Send me an angel right now. Right now. How good was that fucking song? And it'll be stuck in your fucking head all day. You should be an angel. See how I tied that all together? Tied it all up like a bad date. Be an angel. Sponsor the show. You can get information on sponsoring the show at neveragainstudio@gmail.com. You can contact us. We can help your business grow. We offer all kinds of things from apparel, commercials, websites, funding. I can get you anything you need. neveragainstudio@gmail.com. Contact me there. Sponsor the show. It's a small fee. Not doing this stuff for free, and the people I'm about to talk to are paying because they're paying sponsors that help the show. We keep the lights on. It's a family-based environment, very fast and furious. Be a part of our fast and furious family. It's growing. Do us a favor. Contact us. At Sabrachi Jewelry Design, or Sabrachi. I don't even say his name right anymore because of Zach. He's a sponsor of Now We Go, and he's a sponsor of this show. He's a dual sponsor. He's a gemologist. He's a jeweler. He's specialized in CAD design, and he's also a branding specialist. You need anything at all done in those categories, Matt is the best motherfucker for that. It's D'Antonio and Klein Jewelers in Philadelphia, PA, and he's also going to be doing it soon to be in Lehigh Valley, PA. You can call or DM for appointments. He's in Philly on 726 Sanson Street, and you can follow him on social media at Sabraki Jewelry Design. He's made pendants for finishers. We're working on stuff together. It's not just jewelry. We're working on pendants and all kinds of things. He's making rings. He can do anything that you need, from design to gems to jewelers. He is the real deal, and I'm excited. He's a childhood friend who grew a diamond business. He's a jeweler. We did a podcast with him. It's a cool story. Check him out. Sabraki Jewelry Designs. Smooth Roots CBD at Smooth Roots Co. on Instagram, and their website is smoothroots.co. They are at 110 South Main in New Hope. They're at 120 South State Street in Newton, and they are at 911 Hamilton Street in Allentown, and they are at the Palmer Park Mall, 123. They are a farm, two-table CBD company focused on the highest quality hemp education and the highest quality hemp oil. If you don't think that these guys are the real deal, listen to the podcast we did. That is the most information. I got text messages about the information. These guys know their shit. They are the most legit CBD company in the Lehigh Valley, and they sponsor the show. And I'm only pushing them because they're premium. The education is there. The education is there, and then the oils are there. That combination is Smooth Roots CBD. You can get all their stuff at these 4 locations, and you can also check them out online at smoothroots.co. Thank you for being a sponsor, and please get these guys for all your CBD needs. Mad J's Barbecue. Whoo! I watched them grow this business. They hustled it out of cars, and they are taking over. They are at 2 locations, Nazareth and the Willow Creek Brewery. They are open Fridays from 12 to 7, Saturday from 12 to 7, and Sunday 12 to 5. Check online. They have all of their information on what they're selling and what they're doing online, and that's www.madjsbarbecue.com. They have pop-ups. They stop over at Seven Sirens Brewery. They have their schedule for Willow Creek on there. You can order the food off of there. They have everything that you need on their website. Go to there for the information. They're also taking Thanksgiving and Christmas orders. I've done both. It's terrific barbecue. It's terrific people, and everything they do is top notch. It's Mad J's Barbecue in Nazareth and Willow Creek Brewery. They're going to be coming on the podcast, and they're going to start being, they're going to be coming in and out of here. And I'm excited. I'm excited to do food with them. I'm excited to finally be working with them. They're great people, and that's madjsbarbecue.com and at Mad J's Barbecue for their social media. Influencer, TikToker, entrepreneur, OnlyFanser. At this point, I'm just adding ERs. Show stalker, Gypsy sister Kelly Lynn. She's sponsoring the show. And all you little boys who hit me up in my DMs, look at that, man. She's in a bikini. Go pay for it. Go pay for it. Go over to her Instagram. You want to know what Kelly's doing? Guys and girls, because girls, you can learn what she's doing. She's making a lot of money. You go over to @theGypsySister. You click on the link in her bio. After you look at all her pictures, a lot of good content. She's putting out content. She's an influencer. She's crushing TikTok. So you get into that Instagram, and then you click on it. And then you got your links. You got all your links now. You can see everything she's doing. Everything. She's doing merch. She'll pick up a shirt or a pillow. You want to sleep next to her? That's what I do. I got 6 of them in my bed. TikToker. You want to see her dance a little bit? See her dance on the railroad? Go there. She's an entrepreneur, an influencer, a TikToker. We're doing a podcast together. She's got a webpage coming. Should have asked me to do it. It'd be done. And she's a counselor. Girls, you want to learn how to do what she's doing? Go check it out. All information is at Gypsy Sister on Instagram. Thank you for sponsoring the show. Thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you for finally taking the step towards OnlyFans. And you can go check it out, guys. Get out of my DMs and get into hers. Thank you, Kelly. All right. Setting timer. We're rolling, correct?
Wait,
Can you reach the switch?
Which one am I doing? It's recording right now.
Yeah, you can put it right to me because I'll do like a little intro. All right, we're rolling. Welcome back to Road Dogz. I don't know what episode this is. We are picking up where we left off. We have Rip Nuts back with us.
Hey.
Return.
Very quiet.
I only know the numbers.
You're fine.
I got a lot more to say, so listen the fuck up.
Yeah.
Last time I was quiet, I've been holding it in.
Yeah. Back to us.
Yes.
Rip in the back. Rip in the back. Nope.
Where did we leave off? We left off with coming up with a logo. We left off with getting on the road.
We had some homework to do.
Yes, and you actually found... And let's get into these dogs, and then when we're caught up, then we'll go over how they taste, but feel free to start eating the doggies.
Okay.
You found... We were kind of going over whether or not it was going to be affordable to get into an RV, and you sent me a totally pristine 24,000 miles, $5,000...
The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Say yes, Mitch. Yeah. So, if we play our cards right, we just have to find that friend of a friend who tried to go RVing and they're like, oh, I'm not, it's not my thing.
Kind of like jet skiing?
Yeah.
When they're like, I'm going to get the fastest jet ski in the world with a fucking trailer, and then they don't show up.
Yeah.
He did well.
And so, that's what happened to my friends. They had like friend of a friend, and they got this RV for a great deal, low mileage, like good, like that's turnkey.
You don't have to do anything to it.
You can get in that thing and drive, and it's like turnkey. And they paid like $4,800. Now I think that's like the friend of a price, but it means we're in the ballpark.
I also talked.
I can be the friend too if it's cheap. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Oh, I thought you were providing.
You don't have an RV?
Yeah.
No.
Are you holding out on us? You had an RV?
I got 16 RVs in the back.
Yeah.
I did talk to Darren from Roselux Motors, and he said we could also start looking at auctions and getting shits. And I was like, ooh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, because
he does a lot of like online auctions, and I've watched him do it. And there's like a lot of really good deals where they're doing it all online, where if nobody's fucking paying attention, you can fucking snag shit.
Who the fuck's looking for an RV?
Yeah, well, I mean, so your friends got one. I mean, my parents want to get one, but
that was like a friend of a friend type of setup.
Well, for a while there, I heard you couldn't get anything. Yeah, with all these people fleeing the cities and shit.
They're buying them up, turning the vans into like what's his face, that Talon Saigon
Overlander.
Which, I don't want to get into that because I think he has a studio now.
Yeah, inside the van.
No, he has his own studio. I don't know if he moved back home now.
I hope.
But he's got Psy Productions, so he's going to be doing. You can do T-shirts and shit out of him, and all that other stuff, and he's doing production. So we can definitely start talking to him.
That's a good hot dog.
Yeah, that's true now. Well,
I think the last one was better though.
It's different. It's different because it's got the pepper jack. It's got the honey.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Can we just talk real quick? So tonight,
I hope you propose to one of us.
Tonight
is a special night.
Tonight's a special night. We were supposed to do a Potts Yakos face-off, and I held up my end of the bargain. I feel like I provided the Yakos. I did everything I could. I mean, I bring Yakos every single time that we have one of these.
Out real fucking
All
thick.
we really had to do was have one or two of these guys provide us with Potts hot dogs. Their all-time favorite hot dog, but they just couldn't pull through.
Hey,
I knew there was going to be something because as soon as you said, so let me get this correct, You
We're
guys,
not
this
doing the
isn't
face-off?
doing it, and I go
Perfect.
I go correct, and you go perfect, and I go, he's got something fucking planned. Something fucking planned.
Perfect. Well,
I think the hot dog's good. I don't taste any of the heat. I taste the sweet though.
Yeah. I'm not
the sweet
a fan.
up to the heat, I think.
I'm not a fan of this style dog. That's like a soft, like a ballpark dog.
That's not ballpark out there.
I know, but I'm saying it's
wonderful German.
It's better.
thing they
It
made
tastes
up.
way better than a thing.
Yeah.
But I like, and I think it has nothing to do with the hot dog. It's the casing. Like I like a snap.
Well, you know
a
what
good
it is?
fucking
Because
snap.
these are
Good snap.
these are uncured. They don't got that other bullshit in there. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I like bullshit.
Flavor though.
Yeah.
What you've done with this homemade concoction here, when you split it and you put the pepper jack in the middle of the dog, and you threw that onion. What is that onion?
Pepper.
Onion relish that
Pickled-
Mitch gave me. It's a pickled onion relish.
That
This
is
hot dog
shining
is-
through for me.
It is very good. I like this better than last week's. Or last.
I
oh,
don't
what
know.
was
I
that?
think last week's was pretty fucking
What was
See-
on last week's? It was a chili.
double dogs, bro.
Oh,
you
it was
did
the
the
double
double dogs.
dogs.
And of
the
course,
double dogs was good.
Fucking Yakos, which
Hey,
was-
Yakko's.
I was quiet. I didn't say anything to complain.
Yakos
I
are
didn't-
Yakos are the only ones that show up every time.
I will give them. They are consistently showing
Yeah.
up.
There hasn't been a contender yet because no one else shows up.
How
You know what I
about we do this during the day one time?
Although Willie Joe's.
Willie Joe's whooped your
Oh,
ass.
Yeah,
Willie
Willie
Joe's
Joe's
was good.
did
Willie
whoop
Joe's
Willie
was
Joe's
good.
took your fucking Yako
Willie
boys
Joe's
out
was
of
good.
listen, I brought that up at work a bunch of times. We just get
been
some
a
fucking Willie Joe's.
contender.
I
What are you
agree.
talking about?
Willie Joe's was good.
I'll get him one time, and I think what I can do also is leave him. Turn
We
that.
steam them somehow?
Yeah, I think I can turn that skillet thing on with the lid and keep it on keep it on warm.
That was great. I don't
Yeah.
know. What are you complaining about here?
No. I'm saying is if I bought pots or we had hot dogs ahead of time, I could leave them in there on
get it.
warm,
And I
they
only
would stay.
I would have had to get them at like 3 o'clock or 3:30, and
they
it's
don't.
not.
They
right.
don't. They're not open past fucking like 5:30.
Yeah.
You just gotta do your research. There's other locations that are open. The one in Bethlehem's open till 8.
How dare you? I don't go to fucking Bethlehem.
Yeah, but
Fuck
like
that.
the one that's in Nazareth, where we are now in Nazareth, is
Yes.
only open till like 5:30.
7 o'clock. It says on the internet.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. Because I've driven by there before.
Looks
7
like this is a
o'clock, and it
50-50
ain't-
conversation, boys. I don't know what to do.
No, I will give you. I did try and get dogs and called and they did close. So I don't know if it's something they do now or if it's not busy they close, which they've never done before. So I don't know if this is COVID shit or what the fuck they're doing. But and I'll call and ask them too. I'll be like, hey, the last couple times, like they're super
Nope,
honest.
Thursday
about
they're
shit.
open 11 a.m. to 5:30.
So it is. So they did change it.
Friday is 11 to 6. Saturday is 11 to 4.
There you go. They changed their hours.
Monday 11 to 6.
If you Google
Tuesday
it,
11 to 5:30.
I googled it earlier. It said 7.
Yep.
See, I live in Nazareth now.
You technically don't.
Yeah.
Well,
You're in Stalker Town.
The address is Nazareth.
Roasted him.
I would rather say where he is than Nazareth.
how dare you?
It's the
I don't know if you know this, but I was
the
born.
village of Edelman.
Listen, I was born in fucking Bethlehem and raised in Nazareth like Jesus.
Are you?
So-
Is that considered Stalker Town? Like, do you get off the Stalker Town exit and take a left and head towards Devries? Are you past Devries?
past Devries, but Devries is not Devries
Yes,
anymore,
get
and I
into
have
that.
really
Get
great
into
news
that.
to share.
Get into that.
My friends.
We want it to be the
Tim.
bar of the show.
Tim and Matt Kossover, they're great boys that I've known forever. They're two brothers that are really, they're just really well versed in bartending, cooking, just running a restaurant. They've both been working in restaurants forever and all that stuff. They're great guys. They bought Devries, so they're going to be turning that into the Goat Pub and Pie. So it's going to be
Goat.
beer and pizza. And probably whatever else, various.
hopefully
various
wings,
wares.
something like that.
Oh yeah,
I'm
maybe
sure.
chili
these,
dogs?
These two guys, and they have a
Hey,
partner.
hey, maybe wings that I'm not going to say where. There's an establishment in Nazareth that I bought wings from.
Pots?
That were
No, it's
raw.
It's Birthright.
Like
I've
literally
gotten raw wings
literally raw. I bit into it and I couldn't even rip a piece off, and I go, "How is this possible?" Raw fucking wings.
Yeah.
Raw.
I don't know.
That's
They had a food truck out there, so I don't even know if they're doing anything in their kitchen anymore.
No,
What's
I
going
hope
on
not.
with them? But
Well, I don't foresee that being an issue with the Goat Pub and Pie. When that
Absolutely
place
not.
opens in, I don't know, they're working on it now. They have a dumpster
Because
outside.
Devries is already good.
And if you
I mean,
know
as far
them-
as like being ready to be open and going,
Right, I'm sure they're just going to customize it to their touch. But yeah, I've seen them working in there. I mean, I got to stop by there one of those
Good
days
for
and
them.
see them, but I haven't had
Yeah.
time. I've been
wait
so
a minute.
busy between
Are they
working
keep?
on the house
Are they
and
keep?
working at
Are they
the
keeping
shop.
the bartender that was there?
I don't know, bro.
I know that girl forever. She's great.
They
Why, is
bought
he
a
hot?
place and they're going to start a new business.
Yeah,
out
he's
of
a
it.
good
wears
guy.
half shirts.
Yeah.
Pretty solid. I mean, he's got pretty much like a fucking Red Bull cam between his legs.
Is he on roller skates?
He tans a lot, but
Wait, Which
Yeah.
Red Bull can?
Red Bull cans between his legs.
Yeah.
Which Red Bull can though? Because they have like a big one. They got like
Terry
a little
from what's a cop show? Reno 911.
Let's just say good-looking people they got over there.
I'm excited because you know them too, so that's an instant in for a good
Dude,
podcast.
it's gonna be so good, and if they're willing, of course, I'll definitely extend the invite to bring them out here and get them on the show. Yeah, man, but I'm super stoked for them because they've always done, work in restaurants, and it was always a great vibe whenever they were there. Tim's been in a bunch of different places, but they were. They both worked at Rip Van Winkle's, which was the bar attached to the bowling alley.
And I heard only good things about. They were said it was a blast to go to that bar.
It was great. That place was like a little hometown hole in the wall. It was great.
But I hope that's what they do, for that kind of vibe over there. Not the exact same vibe, but I want because the one good thing about Devers is it was like a homey bar. Like it was fun to drink there.
The 19th hole. Yeah, but I hope they do whatever the fuck they want with it. That's really, I mean, I'm sure that they have great taste, and they've both been around restaurants forever, and I'm sure their partner has as well, that they know exactly a formula that's going to work.
And I don't think that kitchen's pretty, it's a solid sized kitchen. You can pump food out of there.
Yep. I think that they're probably going to be offering a pretty diverse menu, and it's all going to be good stuff.
Yeah, they used to dump a bunch of stuff. They had a bunch of food back there.
You remember
because
when
it was like races and shit.
You remember when Carrabba's first opened?
Yes.
And it was like big, like everybody got jobs there. Tim was one of the guys that started working there. He's made like pizzas and all that stuff, so he's got a lot of experience with doing this stuff. So I can only imagine, and I can't wait to try out what they put together here. So
what's the other thing that's over there that you told me about? There's like a little diner, like a 50s milkshake shop or some shit.
Dats is pretty cool.
Yeah, I drove by there the other day. Where was we were going? I was going to Wing Gap or something. Went that way. I was like, oh shit, there's that place he was talking about.
I was going to suggest getting dogs to introduce to the game here because they have quarter-pound hot dogs. They got big ones. You know what I mean?
You don't like a gimmick dog?
Huh? No, I just don't think he's gonna get them.
What the fuck?
Well, you know the good thing about Dats is that they're open way later than both Yakos and Pots.
How long is Dats open?
I don't know how many months they've been open for, but they are open until at least like.
What do they have?
I'm gonna go check it out. See, I love finding shit like that, and like I'll go in if the food's decent. And they want to come on the podcast. It could be something cool.
They got all kinds of stuff. Yeah. They got a bunch of different like signature dogs or whatever, but they use the big dogs.
What's the Italian place that's over there? That's good.
Me and I want a dick in my ass.
No, that's not. That's not what it's called. What's the Italian place that's good? Woo! We went for your birthday.
Oh, Miguel's.
Miguel's. That's right.
That's where I was going. I was going to Miguel's on Friday night.
Miguel's is very good.
Shop.
Have you been to Miguel's yet?
Miguel's is the place up past the fuel cell, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, that place. We went in there one night.
That was funny.
And we wanted to go for my girl's birthday because she fucking wanted to go there, and it was somewhere new. And we stopped in there, and the door was open, and the lights were on. Yeah. We walked in there, we sat there for 10 fucking minutes, and not a single person came out. There was not another patron in the bar, and not a single employee came out. We felt really awkward.
Yeah. Probably in the back.
Well, we tried.
They have very good food.
You got to give a good whistle.
But nobody came out, and we just decided it probably was
bring them out.
Probably not the best night to do business with those.
They
folks
were.
Anyway,
was it during the quarantine or before that?
No, it was way before that.
Yeah, that Friday nights they have
we didn't know what
a keyboard player,
a
keyboard player that he plays the keyboard,
tickles the iris,
Bally'sville Hotel.
Got a keytar.
But he does all like Steely Dan and disco and shit. It's fucking awesome.
Shit.
Holy shit! I forgot. We did all that work and I never turned this light on. You did look dark.
Is that why I'm just stuck in the...
He looks mysterious. Does that matter?
How deep?
Oh, look, I zoomed in on your gut.
Deep is the abyss.
Better or worse?
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Nathan Rapp.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Life, 24/7.
I see Rip in the background there. Rip.
Yeah, Rip.
Background.
Can't believe I forgot to put
look, and he's glowing in the background now.
Yep.
Glistening.
Yeah.
My likeness is striking to Rippleless Cage over there.
It is.
Rippleless Cage.
Rip, you listen to the show. What do you think of the logo idea?
Oh, yeah, you weren't here.
Do you
see
remember
what you did there? It took me just a few moments.
No, do you
I don't
remember?
think you meant to do that.
We did it towards the end.
You were like, hey, do you have an idea for the logo? He's like, yep, I got it. But I don't recall.
It was
how you described it.
They were
almost
talking
like
about
well, there was the naked chick mud flaps.
Yes, and that was Rat Fink style with a Winnebago.
Big.
How are you picturing a logo or
big hot
thing
dog
for this?
Yeah.
How am I picturing it?
Yeah.
Road Dogz.
Simple hot dogs.
See, that's more his forte. I take what's there and polish it.
I'm just saying, like, do you think, like, I haven't pictured a logo yet. I don't know what to do. Like I like the Rat Fink idea, but
I like
then should we
Rat
do
Fink.
more of a hot
you,
dog?
You could do the gear shifter. Could be a fucking high riding hot dog. You could have the fucking exhaust tap.
Yeah,
be
but I
like
don't
hot
think-
dog buns. When
I
hot
like
dogs
that,
shooting the fuck
actually.
out of them.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
could
know
be
about
gripping up a
the
big
gear
wheel.
He
shift.
doesn't like. He doesn't like any of
Yo,
that.
get over there.
He's just
No,
grabbing
not
him.
like this.
He's
Like
just
this.
grabbing
This.
a big old hot dog.
No, not like he's jacking it, but like this. You can see that's a hot dog.
He'll grab one of those hot dogs that you brought that first time. What was it? The old
Oh, those are beautiful.
sausage.
Good Franks.
Oh yeah, we did the good Franks.
We did do Good Franks. We
I
never
will
got Good
say-
Frank
I've
on
ordered
the
more Good
podcast.
Franks for myself.
Hot dog or not?
I reached
They
out to that
were
guy to
very
talk.
good.
I've
He didn't
ordered
want
more.
to.
They're very good.
He didn't want to talk?
He just didn't get back to me. Read it and
Oh, he left you on scene?
yeah.
My
You know who
bad,
else
dude.
did? You know
Son
who
of a
else did
bitch.
that?
Yo.
Yakos.
Yeah. They do that a lot. They do that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's probably some fucking stupid kid.
It's a Macklemore, dude.
Yeah,
Macklemore.
Macklemore and
Fuck
fucking
Macklemore.
Ryan Lewis.
Fuck
over there.
Macklemore.
Yakos hit me up. They told me to tell you they hate you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shit at their doorstep.
I enjoyed listening to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Was the
I secretly
Like,
got
I
high
do
and
remember
didn't
that
tell
song.
anyone.
It didn't sound anything like it, but I remember that song just because.
Yeah, they were really weird. You're like, yeah, when I was 7, I thought it was gay.
Yeah. Heck, Macklemore is a wacky guy. What was that video? Was that old you tagged me in? That dance video?
Oh, the dance off one with Idris Elba or whatever his name is.
He's
Yeah,
Macklemore.
I figured you'd like
stinks.
that. Yeah.
He made a ton of money.
Idris Elba's cool, though.
I like him a
Yeah.
lot.
I thought he
Elba's
was
real cool.
when I heard he was going to be the new Bond. Like they were saying he was going to be the new 007. I was like, yes, because
Yeah.
he would kill it.
Yeah.
And now they're
That'd be
not.
great.
They're going back to
what
the
they're
guy who
doing.
they used before.
Yeah, but
Because it's
he's
coming
like,
out, I think, on
Daniel
HBO
Craig?
Max.
Yeah, but it's not like Bond. It's like 007 or whatever they're calling it. Like changed hands, or like he's like old and retired, and like there's a new 007.
As long as it's not a chick, I'm cool with it.
It is a chick, so there goes
God.
that. Yeah.
Get out of here, you fucked
They
up
had to.
Ghostbusters.
Hey,
had
they can do.
fucking-
Look, we can
They
do
had
it
to.
too. Shittiest movies ever. Hey, we're gonna do Ocean's 12, 13,
Yeah,
whatever the
they
fuck.
did
Oh,
that.
it's
I
all
think it was
girls.
They always
Ocean's 8,
stink.
Ocean's 8,
They
right?
always stink.
Horrible.
I don't even know women that actually enjoy it when they do that stuff. Like, I don't know any of my friends that are girls are like, really like the new Ghostbusters. And finally, they did it with all girls. When I grew up, I always wanted to be a Ghostbuster.
Is that how
Shut
they talk?
up.
Is that how they
Shut
talk?
up. Go watch some bad fucking fat Amy Schumer stand-up.
My girl
Oh,
may or
she's
may
the
not
crap.
own Ocean's 8. I don't know. I think she
She's
might
the
have really been
worst
enthused
person
with
of all
that.
Crap.
But yeah.
Hey man, you know people make mistakes. They buy
hey,
bad movies. I've done it. I
people
did
like
it
that
9
dumb
times
stuff,
with the
yeah.
Fast and Furious.
Sometimes people buy the same movie 3 fucking times. We've moved, so we're
I've
like
done that.
putting all
I've
of our
done
new
that.
all
That is
of our
one-
DVDs out in a
that
shelf.
is
and it's
one
like,
thing-
Why do we have 3
Yep.
fucking snatches? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'd be like, oh, I want to watch Snatch. I don't know where the fuck it is. Then you buy it in the $5 bin.
Yeah. You know what I did find though?
4-letter word for
I have
snatch.
fucking Falling Down
Ooh,
on DVD.
yeah.
Oh,
God.
it's a great
You know, a lot of
fucking
people
movie.
have never even seen it,
Yeah.
let alone
That's
own
why I
it.
wanna
Yeah,
get
you know
Fast
what
and
those people are
Furious
called?
going.
Those people are called assholes.
Whoa,
That's what we talk
whoa,
about.
whoa.
Falling down.
I'd like them to do a modern.
Falling Down?
Are you an
modern-
asshole?
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God, you're an asshole.
Who's in fall? What's falling down?
Are you joking?
No,
Kind
don't
of weird
No,
look.
let it go. Shh, let it die out.
Yeah, let it go.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
All right.
That,
You only said that because I said it earlier,
It's-
and you're copying what I said.
yeah, well, it's more applicable here now.
Yeah.
Shut the
Come
fuck up. Be schooled. Michael
Jesse,
Douglas.
can you pan to him real quick?
Yeah, I want
Come
to.
up with your own jokes, loser.
Did you just Mencia me? You just Mencia'd me.
Yeah, you're a bully like that Joe Rogan.
Like,
Oh, look at. Oh, I'll turn their fucking camera off.
Yeah, boy.
There we go.
Got that
what's the
Supreme
name of
Cuts
that?
upstairs,
What's
baby.
the name of that
Harvey.
barbershop? Shape you
Supreme
up.
Cuts,
Yeah.
Harvey. Their grand opening's tomorrow.
Harvey Birdman,
I'm excited for them.
attorney at law.
They want to do stuff. They're like, yo, dude, you want
they
to
say.
cook food and shit? And they're like, you know, when this is done and whatever, and enough old people have the vaccine. And like, I'd like to put chairs out there. Like, they have similar stuff they want to do. They were like, dude, we can move everything out of the fucking way and just have the whole barbershop wide open, and then just have like mixers and shit up there. I was like, cool, get a DJ. Sell food, hot dogs, get people sick.
Do you think you'll have DJ Heavy Kev?
don't-
He's too fucking
Do
busy.
we know any
He
other
does-
DJs?
He does do.
Do we know any other DJs?
I don't.
we
I
don't
don't
actually. We don't actually. Not
I mean, if only we could
I
do
don't,
one.
I don't actually think
I
we
know
do.
a B or C
I
squad,
haven't been in
but
service
Oh my
since
God,
the
he's
I don't
summer.
have anything better.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Last thing I did was a fucking wedding, so I don't know how cool I am.
Did you
anymore.
have to do the when
least
you
it
do the
wasn't-
weddings? Do you have to do like all the announcing and stuff too?
Yeah,
Or
I
do
enjoy that
someone
though
else?
because I don't mind speaking. fucking.
Give an announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Give us a sexy voice.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, all right.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
No, wait, are you doing a radio voice?
The only time I've ever done weddings is for friends.
Yeah.
I won't do it for a stranger. I won't
Scenario.
But then you have a good time.
Someone else is getting married. Michael Fauerbach is the best man.
All right, the better man.
The better man. And he's coming out to do his speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a man coming up here to take the mic from me. Just missed. Hold on.
Start over. Take two.
Yeah, now you fuck. Don't put me on the fucking spot.
Watch
like
this. You want to see
I
something?
gotta be in the mood. And I gotta be wearing a suit.
You want to see something? Watch
if
this.
I'm wearing a suit, it all comes
Ladies and
together.
gentlemen,
Dude, he's got a
please,
good
everyone,
voice.
get your hands together.
Yeah.
I know this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Ladies, get off your asses. Gentlemen, grab your cocks. Michael Fauerbach, baby. Here we go. And then music comes in.
To Macklemore. You coming to Macklemore?
Or like to move it.
Jock Jams, Volume 8.
And I come out blacked out.
Yeah.
My fucking shit's
You come
all
out like
on top.
Party
He's
Boy.
like waving his
meaning my
shirt above his head.
foreskin.
Like,
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
you can give it another shot. Go ahead. I'll give you.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Yeah.
no, I really don't want to.
I don't even know when the last time Kevin DJ'd is. Not since he. Well, I think he DJ'd once down there in the alley. Or no, he had Risky come down. He's done a couple music things, and then a guy who does like solo R&B was someone who moved to Doylestown.
I really want to go down there and do it for him one night and just play nothing but just chill house.
Summer
And
stuff, summertime.
Yeah.
That alley's awesome too.
It's and the place across the street is going to be a bar.
Yep.
And then they're going to be able to.
He's going to be able to serve liquor at his restaurant,
Right.
and then they're going to do food over there.
Right. Because it's the same owner of the buildings, right?
Yeah, because like there's a liquor license that if you have the other side, it carries over to
transfers,
the other.
right, because
it transfers
yep,
over.
so he's going to be able to pump booze, and that's going to be just next level for that nighttime spot right there in that alleyway in Doylestown. Psh,
Very
Yeah,
relaxed.
it's gonna be
Very,
great.
it'll be cool.
Yeah, very cool. And Kev's got such a good spread there.
I
He's
know.
got the
I told him
tea
I'd
joint
come
right
down
next
this week. Next week, I think I have a little bit less time. For some reason, I booked double podcast all week. It's been insane.
His dad just came and did my
Chimney?
No, well, we don't really have much of a chimney, but there is definitely an outrun for the pellet stove. Oh man, pellet stove.
Did his dad talk to you a lot?
Oh my God,
He's
I think
totally
I think
insane.
the appointment was supposed to take probably 45 minutes with the cleaning and all that shit. And
Was he talking
God
to you
damn-
about cars?
He was there for fucking 3 hours.
Yeah.
And my girl was there. She's working from home, so he's just, you know Charlie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, or Al, whatever you want to fucking
Yeah,
call him,
either or.
whatever name you want to call him. But yeah, he's telling all kinds of jokes, and he's all right. I'll get working. I know you guys gotta go. I gotta do.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes later, he's on another tangent. We don't mind it though.
He retired from the
He's
police
like the best
force and
dude.
then bought that chimney business and been running it on the side, and then he retired and does it full time.
Yeah, I think he said he's getting out of that.
Yeah, he's got a couple people that are interested in buying it.
Yeah.
He built up clients. They're basically buying the client list and the rest of the equipment he's got.
Yep.
Roger does work with him
I'm
part-time.
happy to give him business, though. You know,
He's
what
a
I
good
mean?
dude.
As long as he's the guy, I
Yeah.
like him and I trust him. So he came over. He got me all straight. I have a fairly old pellet stove that was there with the house, but works great.
Yeah.
You know,
I like
Pellet
pellet
stoves are nice, man.
Yeah.
I'm a coal guy.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Like rolling coal in the living room.
My parents had it growing up, and my friends would come over, and they referred to our living room as Auschwitz.
Yes, because it's 9 million degrees.
It was terrible. Terrible. People would wear shorts over because it was so goddamn hot.
Yeah.
My dad just was like, "No, it's gonna heat the whole house." Nope, just this room, just this. That's why I hate being hot.
You need fans.
It fucking
Gotta
sucked.
move it around.
It sucked. Awful. Got coal buckets as children. Ugh.
Did you know that that's what
Michael with his dirty coal
Yeah,
stained
yeah.
cheeks.
Silly Putty was developed for, not for children's toys. You know that?
What was it for?
Guy developed Silly Putty to remove
the
the soot
ink.
off the walls
To roll
from
up,
from coal.
freeze, and sit on.
And then he couldn't sell it. He couldn't do it. And he sold it to Captain Kangaroo. Came out and goes, "We're gonna make it a toy." Yeah, I know a lot of useless
that
shit.
creepy pork
And then
chop
they used
guy
it to-
sticking
they
that
used
thing
it
up his
to turn
ass.
the
Let's go.
page of the
Yeah, let's go
comic
back
books.
to that. Do people do that?
Turn
What?
the page.
Fuck
Take
silly putty?
Take
Wash
silly
your
putty, roll it
People
up, freeze
shit
it?
in condoms, freeze it, and fuck their asses with it.
Really?
Wow.
Who's that?
Oh, it's just what they do. It's called the
From a
Alaskan
hot dog show to
pipeline.
that.
I mean, they're both shaped like hot dogs.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the condom can withstand the freezing?
I never tried it.
Doesn't
I heard
become
it on the
brittle?
Jason Ellis show.
Yeah.
Somebody called in and
Well,
said,
that guy's into all kinds of shit.
The Alaska
Yeah.
pipeline.
Yeah, I'm sure he's tried it. He got fired. He's
done.
doing podcasts and shit.
He got fired from XM?
Yeah.
Why? For being too open?
No, I don't even think they really gave him a reason. Like they were probably just like, "Hey, Howard
His numbers
needs
are
all the
done.
money, so like we can't do anything creative here, but put this old fuck on whose
I'm
radio
so tired
sucked
of
for
fucking
years."
Sirius XM, man.
Stinks. That station is stunk.
Not
I
even
didn't
just
listen.
the station.
Yeah. Well, no, I used to listen to. Like Faction was okay, but then after like owning Sirius for a year, I'm like, oh, you're just repeating radio like ZZO, except for it's tolerable music, but like you're still playing Pennywise
still, like, 12 songs.
at 12 o'clock, the bro hymn. Like I'm like, all right, just stop it.
Yep.
I got it for a year.
Oh, here we go.
No, I hate it, but no, I got it for a
you were
year.
gonna be like, I like the country station.
No, I had it when it was XM.
yeah, outlaw.
No, I had it when it was
Bring your
XM,
truck
and then
with you, did you?
Merle Haggard,
Willie's
motherfucker.
Roadhouse.
I like Merle Haggard,
put
motherfucker.
it
Yeah,
on
you
That's
would
right.
like Merle fucking Haggard.
I'll put a side of applesauce in my
You like Hank
britches.
Jr.?
I do like Hank Jr.
I bet you would.
Yeah,
I feel like
XM
we're gonna have to
rocks.
listen to country music in the
No,
RV.
Country music ain't all that bad.
We are when we go
Some
down
of
to
it.
visit
Pat Garrett.
Pat Garrett, baby.
Pat Garrett.
I'm gonna be the goddamn
Amphitheater.
saving grace on that God show because you guys fucking heathens will be over there and he'll be asking country questions. You'll be
Who's
like,
driving?
I don't know nothing.
I'll just be driving with a
We're gonna
pair
have to
of
hire a driver.
sheepskin. I'm gonna have a pair of sheepskin gloves in the middle of summer, just sweating.
You have like missing episodes from your
Fucking
rashes.
things ain't cheap though.
No, all that shit's. We
Yeah.
stopped in there as a joke, and it was like $2,000
Yeah,
for
that
like
shit ain't
mutton.
cheap, dude.
We'll buy the fake
Muck
stuff.
boots.
Well, you know, some fucking sheep had to lay down its life.
lay down its testes.
That's true.
No, it
Testes.
just was a slow one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I ran the idea of like gutting the RV. Mitch came up for the fights last weekend, and he works in production and TV and shit. And I'm like, look, this is our idea. And I showed him the RV, and he's like, dude, that'll totally work. And I was like, yeah, man, like we're gonna keep it super dumb, super fucking like I'm not over the top shit. Like I'll do branding with cool shit with the logo and the lower thirds, but like as far as recording, just microphones with cords, run the small mixer, have a couple mounted cameras.
Here was my question: if we get an old enough one, can't we list it as an antique and pay like barely any insurance for it? What
I don't know how
constitutes
that,
an?
I don't know how that works.
No,
for
but
RV.
when
You
you
have
do that,
limited
you also
miles.
have limited mileage. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not going to use it all the time.
Yeah, but it's still
No.
pretty.
It'd be
limited
tough to
mileage
pull
situation.
off, and then we'd start having our search margin would be down even smaller into a specific year.
I know you get like a couple hundred miles.
I mean, if it comes up, we can definitely swing it that way. But you know,
I saved a bunch of them on my.
yeah, give
On
us
my
some
Facebook thing we can
specs,
go over,
bruh.
yeah.
Give us some specs, bruh.
See what I can
Bruh.
dig up.
Do we put rims on it, or do we keep it like? What's the look of the vehicle? Are we
keep it
wrapping
low
it?
key, dude.
We got to
Keep it
wrap it
low
at
key.
least. Can we make it look 70s with some wrap?
Definitely.
Can we put some plastic coat on the rims at least? We can change the color that way.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
You know what I
as long as you
mean?
never say
Plastic
that
coating.
again.
Wood grain.
Yeah.
Plastic coat.
There should be a lot of
Lots of
wood on the
wood
inside. A lot of
grain.
wood on the inside.
Wood paneling.
Yeah, like keep the colors of like the interior, like orange and lemon and
trashy.
green.
Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real trashy.
There has to be beads to get up to the driver, and we have to
Definitely.
just
How
have to
big
find
of an
someone.
RV are you planning on
If
getting?
there, but there, well,
Because-
there's
looking
no,
at,
no, no.
like-
There's always
yeah.
a section that you can go to the front. I don't care if you have to crawl in. I want beads, just beads, beads to get in the back. Just
Like
beads
beads
places
everywhere.
Yeah, like I want to be like super high and
Like
have to be
a
like,
like
hey,
a
are we
sound
still
guy's
driving?
nightmare. Just beads.
Yeah, I'm sure the mics won't pick any of that up.
Beads.
It'll just be like, yeah, nothing.
It'll be good though. Fucking
Yeah, maybe
So-
maybe
Constantly with the fucking beads clattering
maybe
in the
glass
background.
fucking pieces that go together, wind chimes.
Well, that one's
wind chimes would be too expensive.
That one's
Everyone
sold.
knows that wind chimes
one's
are
sold.
expensive, Jesse.
That was one of the times I knew Howard Stern was
Jesse,
going
that was-
downhill when they were
that was
talking about
stupid.
Robin bitching about her fucking wind chimes.
Yeah. I can't believe like they still pay him. There's got to they
He's not getting the audience he was.
Yeah,
back
but I'm
then.
saying there can't be an actual way, and they always talked about this on the Jason L show and on Opie and Anthony. Is there? I feel like there's no real way to see how many listeners you have.
Nope.
Because there's no like.
Well, remember they got caught-
I do not believe that Howard
No.
is getting a same listening audience as like a Joe Rogan
No,
podcast
because,
following.
Well, do you remember what they did when
He
it
was
when
from me
Yeah,
until
yeah,
he
yeah.
started to suck. He
when it
jumped
was
the shark.
when
What
it
I'm
was
saying is,
Sirius
like-
and XM had pretty decent numbers. Sirius was going, oh my god, look at how many numbers. But Sirius was counting cars that had the option to have free Sirius in their cars, so they were counting all the car lots. Like, hey,
Yeah.
we have 1,000 cars.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
1,000
yeah, yeah,
subscribers.
yeah,
They
yeah.
pulled some shit, and then when they joined together, they kept that.
I mean, what like? Do they feel that if they don't have Howard, they have nothing left?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Dude, Howard is such a fucking low budget show.
Well, what
you
else
really
do you
think
know about
it.
Sirius? What else? I don't know. I know nothing.
Oh, I listen to a bunch of the stations on Sirius, but like you said, it's repetitive fucking 12-song clocks, and it's like whatever.
I like you know what I do miss is morning shows. I was always a big morning even the hip hop shows were fun.
Sway's good. Sway's good.
I love a good interview in the AM.
Jim and Sam.
I like Jude.
Yeah, Jim and Sam.
Jude
I love Rude Jude.
You know,
I love
he's the
Rude
best.
Jude.
I like him a lot.
His book was awesome
and he
too.
does those like fucking mixes and shit.
Yeah, drunk Bill mix and whatever.
Well, yeah, that's like Lord Sear.
Yeah.
And like him, but he'll do like the pill mix or whatever. And
yeah.
Dude, he always pulls out old bangers that you haven't even heard in a while, or just like soul classics. It's like you really wouldn't hear on just a hip hop station.
Yeah. I kind of wish he would get fired so he would do a podcast and start doing more.
I do wish he had a podcast and he could branch out. But
well, I mean, he's probably getting paychecks off that, and he does his thing.
People are pretty strict about what.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah,
they are. They lock you into It's because what's his face? That Richard Rawlings from Fast and Loud.
Oh, Fast and Loud.
He was they didn't redo the Discovery Channel.
That's right.
Because that's why they're bringing Jesse James back on. But he said they owned everything. He wasn't allowed to do a podcast. He's not he couldn't post on Instagram unless they okayed.
So are they done now?
Yeah, he left, and so now he's shopping around doing Fast and Loud, but a different style. They want to do it a little bit different, where he travels a bit.
Listen, I don't have a problem with the Jesse James fucking show because I'm a big fucking Jesse James.
Those
fan.
are all the ones I saved.
And I liked Monster Garage. I thought it was a good concept.
Roll through them.
I would like.
There was a guy from Natchez, by the way,
I
that
would
was
like
on the
both
show.
Those guys a lot more if they were in fucking podcast format, so they could be
like
themselves.
a bus.
Well, I can't stand that scripted bullshit.
Listen,
I can't stand it.
You're in Natchez now. We had a Natchez native that was on that show.
Yeah,
Did the Porsche one. The Porsche that looked like mine, just a lot shittier. But yeah, the guy that lives on Stockertown, you go around the thing there. He's got about 10 fucking Porsches, all 944s.
Porches?
He buys them, Porsches.
Porsches.
He buys them and parts it up so he has two that he drives all the time.
I think
he was
I can
on
help
that
with
show.
the whole Pan thing.
And that's cool. That's real cool.
It was cool. They did a golf ball launcher, I think, or something like that. Crazy, some stupid thing. But I saw the car show. It was cool.
I like when you listen to Richard Rawlings in an interview with like Joe, or if you could get Jesse James in an interview.
I want to try his tequila, by the way. We never did.
Or in just a podcast setting where they can both be natural and organic and not be scripted bullshit that's got to be like homogenized. They can't say certain things, and I'm sure those guys are actually really cool fucking guys.
Sure.
They're just like us. They sit around, they spit, and they cuss, they drink whiskey,
let's
and
be
they
honest, I don't
probably
know how
smoke
fucking cooler they are. But
well, and they're probably not as cool as us. Let's be real. You know. They can't all have a hot dog show.
I don't know.
Where they
They're pretty
talk
cool.
about
I call this
They're pretty cool.
and then they get shape ups and look better than everybody else. Hold on, look at that.
Look at
that. Look at that.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
got gold on.
I'm on the grow out plan
just
right
say,
now. I'm
"What's
trying to
up,
get
little
my
boy?"
shit.
No, I did not say little boy. I said
Yes,
what's
you
up,
did.
boy.
All right. Okay.
Boy.
B-O-I.
Watch where you throw that out there.
Boy.
You watch that.
Yeah. You be
But-
careful.
Again, Jesse James and Richard Rawlings probably
People
great
are into
fucking
that, though,
dudes.
you know what
I
I
think
mean?
it'd be great
I'm
to
not
have
into
them on.
Jesse James
Pedophilia?
is a really interesting guy. To
He was
actually-
married to what's her name?
Like the president.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock.
Like President Joe Biden.
No, I read his book. It's pretty interesting. He's a good cool dude. Yeah.
You think Joe Biden's a cool dude? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Sniffle the clown.
I said, yeah.
Nobody says that.
He's a pedophile.
No.
Yo.
That's a tough word.
I'll say it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
There you go.
He is.
I was talking to Nate about ideas with the show and like ways we can make money. Like, you know, doing this stuff's for fun, but it would also be cool if we made money. And then when we were making the Double Dog, and then now that we did this, I think that there's a possibility to do this show, take it on the RV, but then also go to breweries, set up, cook hot dogs the way we did tonight, but on like the Blackstone, and sell hot dogs, but also do the podcast at a bar.
What do you
raw
need?
wings.
What kind
Like
of license do you need for that?
We'll
Is it just a
figure it
basic
out. Here-
permit per town?
I'm learning so much in town.
License
I went
to
over to the
kill.
American Legion. Great place to have a membership. I'm going to get one. There's no one really there. They have pork roll for $1.25. It was $2.50 for a double gin and tonic. I was like, this is a great Sunday place. They have a full kitchen, and they can't keep anyone there to cook. Once again, why would you cook there? Either you were retired, but if any, you wouldn't just cook at the Legion. So they have a huge basement that you can rent out, and there's a full kitchen in there.
Yep.
And she told me that a couple of businesses use it because it's so cheap that they can pay a little bit each every couple days to bake out of there, and then they don't have to have a bakery inside their actual bakery, and then they just bring the goods over. So all we would really need to do is that I would just have to get a couple of things certified with health, and then if I went and rented out the American Legion, I could make all the food, bring it over here, and then sell it out of here with having a kitchen. So as long as we would have the connection of the Legion, and that be our home kitchen that we rent out, and then that is a certified kitchen, we could go wherever the fuck we want, doing whatever the fuck we want. Plus, Hotdogs is so low maintenance that you would have to make chili in the kitchen, and then
the hardest thing is you got to find. You'd have to sit down and we'd have to try a lot of hot dogs, just plain hot dogs.
Well, no, but this is where it gets fun, and this is what the content becomes of the show, is that we can make our own butcher blend of dogs, and then you get Nello's or the place at the
By the way, I love Nello's. I went there
Nello's
last
makes
weekend.
a great hot dog.
So
we find
good.
a butcher that sells a good hot dog, and then we start kind of figuring out how much fat we want it. Like people who do the smash burger pop-ups and all that, they just get a hamburger ratio that they like between their friends, and then that becomes that. So if we ended up making our own chili, which we were saying is kind of the staple of what, like the Yakos chili is really helping all of these hot dogs be great. So if we made our own chili, which would just be figuring out a recipe, got our own hot dogs, the cost of doing everything would be so low. And then the actual cooking is literally, we took turns doing it tonight on the Blackstone.
That was fun.
But I'm saying is, if we did that on the Blackstone,
Well, you do it times 100.
dude, you could fit 76 hot dogs on that fucking Blackstone, which would cover the first round. So then if you built the show up, promoting it and doing different things, and we went to different locations like breweries and sold stuff, the content of the show would be the actual going to the brewery, and then we could put $1,000 in our fucking pocket. Now we're making a couple $100 and we're paying for gas and
RV
beer,
pocket,
the RV.
I just want fucking ammo. Moving along.
Yeah, when's that coming along?
It's coming. I'll talk to you after the show
Ammo!
about it. I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm not overshooting.
I want the bars to pay me in ammo.
So
I just really want like
Ammo?
accessible 9mm ammo. plus,
soon.
because
By next week, I will be
I saw
will be licensed.
Cheaper Than Dirt had them for fucking
No, avoid like the plague.
$99.
Avoid
a
like the
box.
plague.
So I was like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
avoid like the plate.
I sold
just
a couple
bought.
things already, and then that's going to legitimately put us in his computers,
I have-
and then we'll be legally.
Am I the only one that has a stockpile of ammo?
I have. Well, listen. I
feel
have
like
ammo.
you have a stockpile of
I have
ammo.
ammo. I just
listen,
don't
Asshole's
have
got a
enough.
John Wick
Listen,
room.
I have ammo. I have ammo, but there's ammo that like I had to do. I have to practice qualify, so I need a certain type of ammo.
Right.
All right.
So I told my wife I need to buy a box of ammo of 50.
All right, so he
how much
doesn't-
does that cost? $70, $15 to ship it, just so I can go practice.
All right.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want any of the money from the hot dogs. He just said that.
Just
so
ammo.
now we're only splitting the hot dog money 3 ways.
I said I want to
This
be
is a
paid in
bigger
ammo.
Profit.
Listen,
I'm just
paid
saying,
in
like,
ammo.
instead of going and doing shit and reviewing shit and being like, hey, here's this person's ice cream shop, and then, which is cool, but in the end, there's cost to all this, and it's going to come down to a point where we're going to be like, hey, all right, we're not really getting a lot of money for sponsors, or we could, but why not try and make money
Right.
so then we can at least
And we
put.
could still do
Well,
that.
one thing
just
we
not
really
like,
need-
just not all the time. You
We
know
need
what
our
I mean?
designer to come up with a really good T-shirt.
And we're not talking a
or
$2
crew neck
hot
idea.
dog. We're talking fucking chili, cheese, onion. You could be selling this shit for $4 or $5.
Yeah, but
it's a
what we're
good
missing out
dog.
on here is the good wiener money. We need to make like some good quality fucking crew
Oh,
necks.
don't worry. That's
Crew necks with like an embroidered logo
Yeah.
for Road Dogz.
yeah.
See, that's the thing too. Then you can sling T-shirts out of the back. You get a couple of them made. We get an RV that we can slap the flat top on.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why
It's
not?
easy.
Why not
And then
do it?
every once in a while, maybe once a month, whatever.
And then we
wanna
highlight the
take the show
bars.
on the road, and then
Yeah.
we go to like other, and we review other hot. We go to a
Like we could start at 7. Like
Good
first,
hot dog
think
place,
about
you know?
locally.
Yeah.
All right, we can go to 7 Sirens and do food. They're coming on the show, so it'd be easy to get into their thing. What's the one in Hellertown? The fucking Lost Cavern.
Cavern.
Constantly switching shit out.
Yeah.
Plus, we can also sell the hot dogs out front of here and
Right.
don't have to go anywhere.
Right.
So it's like, why not fucking do it? And if we
See, the
only
problem
do
is,
it a couple
What
times.
sucks is it's winter time, and as soon as it's springtime and it's beautiful, everyone walks around this area. If you put a fucking stand out like, yo,
Yeah,
we're selling
oh,
fucking hot dogs and put it on Facebook and Instagram, people will walk to do it.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
walk to Emily's all fucking day long.
So we should take this time then
Oh.
in the winter
Rip.
to
Nope.
to. Should we put the Nick Cage bill? We should take this time now to like figure out what we want to do. So by the time springtime comes around, like springtime can be the sampler. Like we just do it out front.
Yeah. Get
and
it
see,
going.
see if there's
And you
interest.
get people. Don't even sell them. Honestly, like let's make them and just be like, hey, try. Like have people coming by, be like, hey,
At least sell them
trying to
for
do-
$1. We have to sell
yeah,
them at least to make
whatever,
our money back
whatever.
on the hot dogs.
right.
But I
And
know
then
what you're
just see
saying.
and see what people think.
What do they sell
And then
it
if
for?
someone's like, yo, you got something here.
Listen,
so
What
I
was
mean,
the Yacos?
I mean, we could set up. We could set
They're
up
like
a
$1.69,
kissing
I think.
booth.
$1.69.
Nate
Yeah.
could be the person, the kissing booth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
why
kiss
don't we
dudes.
all kiss Nate?
Because we have to pay for it then.
I
better
like
be hot.
156. 156 sounds good.
But that's what I think would be a cool addition to this, and then that way we kind of try and put money in our pockets, and if we do, it makes it a point to keep going. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
let's try and put money.
I'm
I
gonna
think
swim
we could
in
easily
ammo
clear
like
a
Scrooge
grand
McDuck.
selling hot dogs to a bunch of drunk kids in fucking Bethlehem.
Agreed.
The hot dog you had here, one person takes the bite. Dude, give me fucking 5 more.
yeah, that was good.
Sell them by party packs.
really good.
Yeah.
Right.
And all it was chili, and then, but we make our own chili, so now we're saving money doing that. And then it's like we get our own hot dog blend.
A sliver of
Dude,
cheese.
I mean, if you get into it, you can change the casing, because do you want a snap? Do you want a light snap? Do you want a heavy snap?
Heavy snap.
And then it's 76 hot dogs.
Yeah.
And then it's like once they'd be half cooked, you keep it on fucking warm.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It would be
Snap
so
me up.
it's not cooking. It's
Yeah.
fucking
It's
heating hot
assembling.
dogs.
Assembling.
But that's easy too.
It's assembling.
Just
It's
cut
all it
it
is.
down the middle like
You gotta
I
be
did.
careful with this formula putting it out here, because the next thing you
Nah.
know, that
No one's got the
podcast
balls.
with
Yeah.
love was gonna take
Oh,
off your idea.
God. I'm so
one's
glad I
got,
don't even
uh,
see anything with them anymore.
No one's got Yakos chili.
Good.
I don't, is that even still? Well, they stopped doing that
fucking
podcast. I don't even know if they're doing the kicking and screaming thing anymore. I don't fucking know what they're
I
doing.
don't think so.
I know Tim Cook says about
Don't
it.
care.
Yeah. No, I think it would come together. It'd be fun to do over the summer.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Like we said, we start it here. We fucking
Dude,
do
you
something.
know
And
what
the
you gotta
barber,
do?
and then like I said with the barber shop, they have a following. So it's like he's like, dude, anytime you do something, we'll just double up.
Yeah.
I'll tell everybody I know to come out. You tell everybody you know to come out.
Yeah.
Flyer the fucking town.
Right.
This town already deep throats hot dogs because of Potsy's.
Camera's on you, buddy.
What is this list here of? I don't know your password.
2785. Don't tell anybody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only 4 digits.
Yeah.
Why only 4?
Why is there 9
not a
Amber
loser.
alerts hidden?
What
it
do you
says
mean?
Face ID. I don't.
2785.
What do you mean only 4? My iPhone was 6.
No one wants to look at my phone. There's nothing worthwhile.
What year are you guys thinking? After 80s, or does it? Because there's a 1980. I'll just go in order. 1984 Chevrolet Mallard.
Dude, there's one in there that somebody's redoing, and he did like really nice like cabinetry and stuff in it, and it just needs to be finished. So like that's
Is this too big, Rips?
like that's a hopeful.
Why do you call me Rips?
Because that's your name.
I am
You got any other
plural.
brain
I am
busters?
plural. That's fucking huge.
Yeah, that's like a small bus, a regular size.
Dude,
bus.
that's going to take talent to drive, actually. That's a big
I don't
step.
give a
That's
fuck.
why
I'm not driving.
You get a class. Get a class C.
Do
like,
we know
20 something.
anyone that would actually drive us?
Yeah, us.
No, it's got to be someone that isn't going to get fucked up with us. I don't know too many people that
All right, fine.
put
I
up
won't
with our
drink.
shit.
You're a liar.
Anyone
You're
from
a
your
liar.
does anyone from your work not drink but would be into hanging out?
I'm my boss, but no.
That's rad, though. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
But, I mean, just a set of tires on that
No,
would
we
cost
all-
you a couple grand.
We all drink. Well, we'll just make sure it's got new tires, and then we'll sell
Just
before
make
they.
sure of it.
We'll,
Yep.
we'll
Just
sell
make
before
sure
it.
of Yep.
Before they go bad. That's when we do the bake sale. You know, right?
I see. I like these little guys too.
See, that's what I was thinking
Yeah.
more
Which
like
one's that?
The Coachman.
What
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah,
do you need
yeah.
a bed to sleep in? We need the little
I don't know who
kitchenette area.
Shelbs is, but they're nonstop.
That's what
That's
we
my
need.
girlfriend.
Well, there was titty pics.
Oh,
They're nice.
thank you.
They're nice.
Shout
Get a
out.
round of applause for that. This man's just getting random titty pics.
There's like 2.
It was actually the
just
guy
said,
who
yeah.
cooks at Yakos.
Macklemore.
He's like, yo, what do you think? I just got this new
Cool,
hat.
man.
Why don't you check these hot
Yeah.
dogs?
He's like, yo, I just got this new hat. What do you think?
Yeah.
Dude, this one's good. I mean,
So I mean,
Look,
we
there's
can't,
just
we can't, we
one,
cannot go and get the fucking that's
This-
a
so-
tour bus.
so look
That
at
is
this.
totally
That's what I'm saying.
unnecessary.
so look at this. Well,
It's
I-
4 of us.
Unless
a
we're gonna
driver.
start going
was
to
that the one that you
NASCAR
saw before?
races
That's
with
the
the
guy who's
fucking
like
thing,
he
'cause that'd
redid
be cool.
everything on it. It's like brand new
Okay,
cabinetry.
check this out.
It's only $8,000, and we can finish it the way we want.
How big is it?
That's probably a 20-some footer.
Listen,
Class C.
I'm all
Is
for
6 people too much in that?
You could probably sleep 4 comfortably.
Yeah, we're
I'm
not
all-
sleeping.
I'm all
bad.
for going to the Freedom Factory.
He's like, we're
in
gonna
Texas-
hold
in-
each
in
other.
Florida.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about weekend trips.
We can do weekend trips as well.
Listen,
So we're not sleeping on the weekend trips?
go to Florida,
Yes, we
Freedom
can. I'm
Factory.
sorry.
We can get in and watch a race.
See, this is
Freedom.
the type of one that you want because
How big is it?
It's all redone.
Is it half of the other one?
It's about 2/3 the other one. But
I wish we would just break. If we were drunk, I definitely
that
would just
guy-
throw his
That
phone.
guy wouldn't have put that much effort into all the cabinetry in there if that fucking thing wasn't worth the damn and solid as
Right.
a rock.
See, I love that look too. So, like what I
Yeah.
was saying
You
before
don't
is
touch
like,
the
That's a
outside.
sleeper.
Yeah.
Looks like
but where
shit
do
on
we
the
put the
outside, but
logo?
the
Do we
inside's
wrap
all
anything to
gorgeous.
it?
Well, I think we just do like a big logo like on the back corner and we leave
Or how
the
about
rest.
the spare tire?
Yeah.
I think we just get like a crest.
We
that's
should make,
RD, just a crest that we can put on the sides, maybe.
Yeah. Like
know?
leave it original and just
Yeah.
do like a logo on the back or
Yeah.
something. Do like a bumper. Just do like a bumper sticker on the back. You know.
Listen, why don't we
We're
just,
gonna have to find
why
a
don't we
mechanic
just-
that's also gonna
listen,
drive us.
Why don't we just pizzazz up the fucking stripes?
Dude, if you really think a fucking mechanic can just like fix your RV on
Oh.
the side of the road,
You know what I
That's
mean?
what we're looking
You know what,
for.
Jesse?
I know.
We're looking for a MacGyver.
So-
It's one of
I'm
the
looking
things-
for the guy who's
Look,
like,
listen,
look,
I was
I need an
quiet
8
about
ball.
it the last
I need
episode,
an
but I
8
really
ball
wanted
and
to speak.
I got an. Alls I need. This is what I need to do. And they're tweaking out. We don't trust him. He keeps a knife on his side constantly. I need an 8 ball and I need duct tape. And you're gonna give me an hour alone.
I have a knife on my side.
All right, man. Cool. We're back running. We're back running. Let's get this thing
Is that
back going.
45?
Yeah.
Fuck.
This is the one you take.
We got a couple.
Look
About
at-
5 because we started early.
Take the side of this here. You chop the pinstripe right in the back 3/4.
Uh-huh.
And you put a hot dog right there.
There you go. So it
Yeah.
looks like
That's
it looks like it
Yeah.
is part of the pinstripe.
You put it in
like
the
that.
pinstripe.
All right. So now that we're talking,
that's it.
our logo would be kind of like
that's
a
it.
hot dog
So that's
crescent moon.
$8,000.
Yeah.
$8,000 unfinished.
It's unfinished. But we were talking about gutting everything anyways.
Yeah.
I don't want to gut everything if it's already got a good setup
doesn't
there.
matter,
You
you don't
know,
have a
like
choice.
you just drill shit into place.
Well, yeah, but I mean, regardless, we were talking about ripping out like we're
I
gonna
still
rip
like-
out the couch and the
I still
dinette
like Jesse's idea of
and all that
renting one
stuff.
best.
No way.
Dude,
All right, then why don't you
Don't
put
yell
it,
at me.
Why don't you put it in your name? You
Okay.
trust renting a fucking thing in one of our names?
Yeah.
And we're gonna get fucked up and do drugs in this Winnebago. We're taking to sell hot
the
dogs.
fuck
in?
doing
there was
drugs?
never a
Everyone but you.
Every time you talk about this vehicle, there's worse things going on in the back. At first, it's like,
All of a sudden he's
we're
like,
gonna be
you're
drinking,
not gonna
driving
smoke the
down
fucking thing out.
road.
All of
You're
a sudden
not
it's like,
smoking it
oh,
out.
I'm
you
probably
want to
not
rent
gonna-
this and
all
we're
of
gonna
a
kill
sudden,
hookers in
No,
the
I'm
back?
probably gonna smoke.
Biden's in for president.
not
Now you don't
in
smoke
it.
weed? What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, we're going to the White House
We
to
ain't
eat chili
getting this
dogs.
soft on day 2.
Listen,
Yep.
What the fuck?
He's got a good point.
What
there,
the
and I'm
fuck?
not even gonna back it down. I'm still gonna smoke even though Biden's president. I don't know what the fuck that would change. Yes,
Exactly.
but
you don't.
Neither does Biden.
So we're gonna rent this, and we're gonna stink the whole thing up like weed, and then the guy goes, "Yo, dude, my Winnebago smells like fucking weed." Sorry, dude, we got drunk.
Yeah, that was
Bro, I'm
probably
a
someone
killer
else.
detailer. I'm gonna get rid of
That's
it.
right.
What are you talking about?
You know what? Maybe. How much is it to rent one?
We'll get a charcoal.
Why is
filter,
everybody
we'll
yelling
hang
at me?
that
I
bitch
just
in
said
the
it one
corner.
time, and then it's my
I think it's a
gig.
I'm
bad
not
idea.
saying- I think it's a good idea.
We rented a bus. The
can't
window
gut
got
the
Bro,
interior.
what
smashed
the
out.
fuck you want to own a $10,000 fucking money pit RV for? You know what I mean?
It's for the summer.
We could rent one and drive the piss out of it, and it's never gonna be our problem. You get the goddamn insurance for $20, and everything's great. Oh, it's great.
How much is it to rent one?
And
Yeah.
you can wrap one temporarily for the
No, I
time.
can't.
You just put a you put a sticker on it. You put a sticker on it. I'll polish it. Come on, let's go. I'll put a charcoal filter in it to get rid of Mike's cigars that he wanted to smoke from last episode. He's like, "We're gonna be smoking cigars."
Yeah,
in
but
it."
it's
Yeah,
mine. I
that's
can
what
do whatever
yeah.
the fuck I
I
want
was
with it.
actually the
I'll
ol-
shit in a bucket and keep it in the back. It's
Yeah.
I'm
mine.
not shitting in a bucket.
I do it here. Open the cabinet.
Yeah. Open the cabinet.
I thought it was just the onion relish.
Open the cabinet.
I'm looking it up now. Drivable
What's
RVs
in the
to rent.
box?
Oh, what's in the box?
$300 a night.
Yeah. So
A
we,
night.
A night.
Because there's people that take them across
This one's
country like
$400
family
a
deals.
night.
Yeah, but how much is it when you rent it for a week? It's not times 5 or 7. You get a deal.
$325 for a smaller Winnebago. $442 for a 2017 Coachman.
I'm
night.
saying I sponsor this podcast proudly, so I'm thinking with my contributions monthly, and then
that'll-
maybe a little bit
yeah.
more that we
All
can
right.
raise via selling some fucking wieners. Maybe we could make that work and make it viable, dude. Rather than sinking $8 to $10 $12,000 into an RV that we got to park on somebody else's property and keep
Well,
registered and shit.
he found a spot.
You
already.
guys are looking at too many problems that aren't real problems.
They are real problems.
They're not. Real
They are.
problems is spending a bunch of money on something that's not mine, and then we only get to do it. What if it works out and the thing doesn't break down?
Listen, this website right here is saying if you're going to rent one, you're looking at about 35 cents a mile. So a 5-night trip, 500-mile trip is like $670.
That
If
ain't
500
shit.
mild.
That still ain't shit.
Yeah, but where did
It goes-
his rental for anywhere from $300 to $500?
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know.
I'm on.
This is from Cruise America.
This is
Look on
RV
camping.
rental.
Look on Camping
How
World.
Easton,
frequent-
PA.
How frequently do we do this show? Once every 3 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Right?
2 weeks.
And
Just
this is-
$280 per night.
It's going to be more like a summertime.
No, you got to look for a
vehicle.
whole week, not by nights.
I would rather have something that is
This is
owned.
the weirdest fucking party.
I
Everybody's on their
would
phone.
rather have it
I'm on a
owned.
podcast.
I would rather,
Everybody's on their phone.
doing
I would,
the
rather,
research.
I would
What the
rather
fuck?
have it owned and be under a company
I gotcha.
vehicle, and we could do multiple things with it than have to constantly keep renting something that we couldn't do anything
I do
to.
agree with it. And on long term, yes,
Yeah,
renting
but
is stupid.
okay, so
but-
like if we set up a studio inside, now it's all just shit we got to set everywhere. We can't like put it in place. We can't be recording on the road. now there's just shit running
bro,
everywhere.
Spackle and paint, make it what it ain't. We'll drill shit into the fucking walls of the bitch. Who cares? Just drill it up and then.
What do you
pull it
guys
out
think
and-
about whipped cream on a
smack it.
hot dog?
Whipped cream on a hot dog? I want nothing to do with it.
Okay, I'm
What
just-
kind of whipped cream are you talking about? Are you talking about Cool Whip or are you talking
my
about like real
nephew,
whipped cream?
my
out of
nephew
the-
just asked if I put whipped cream on a hot dog.
You know, I don't think
What
there's a lot
exactly?
you can do to a hot dog to
What's the
make it bad.
situation like?
I think it was a joke that my brother-in-law
Is there,
sent to him.
is there a bunch of bitches
Is there
around?
dessert dogs?
I don't know. Oh. Maybe we're onto something.
Ask
I don't know.
Nathan if he
Do you
likes
think a
whipped
hot
cream
dog?
on his hot
Do you think a
dog.
hot dog would be good as a dessert dog?
No.
Like, what would you do?
You
like,
would have to make it a donut
is
shape
there
or donut
any, is
hot
there
dog
any
shape.
way that?
Dip it in
Whoa.
powdered sugar.
Whoa.
Drizzle a little
Everyone,
chocolate on there.
Hold on.
Deep fried, dipped in confection sugar.
A
Confectioner.
bun that is a glazed donut.
Yeah, they do it like.
Yeah, I'm talking. A
Go,
bun
go ahead.
that is
Can't
a
wait to hear this
glazed.
terrible thing we'll never try. Why don't we rent one?
What if we rent a glazed donut machine only for the weekends so we don't commit?
What if we
And
just buy a
then-
dozen fucking glazed donuts from Krispy Kreme and just
And
fucking
then-
do what we will with them?
We overpay and it's not ours. What do you think, Michael?
I'm trying to look up. You were on to something. I'm sorry for interrupting.
I understand. I understand.
You know where I'm at.
Yes.
Yeah, and he understands where I'm at. You guys aren't right. Neither are we. But quit acting like buying it's a bad idea.
Motherfucker, we're not even saying we want to do it. We're
Yeah.
throwing ideas out, and you're shitting on it right away and
I
saying
didn't
that's
shit
stupid.
on it. You said to rent it. I said it was expensive.
And I'm telling you, it's fucking $600 for fucking 7 days. That's not
Gentlemen,
expensive.
Deep breaths.
Gentlemen,
Deep
gentlemen,
breaths. We don't need your
gentlemen,
face to turn the color of your shirt.
Gentlemen, where
So
are
what's
they?
wrong with
I don't know.
$600 for 7 days? How much is it to buy an RV and pay for insurance and keep it somewhere?
Okay, so it's $600 for 7 days. All right, that's not seven. That's 7 consecutive
tire
days.
shit the bed. That's $400.
Great, dude. Quit looking at the worst case scenario. So now, if it's 600 for 7 days and we only need it for 3, and it's going to be $600 every weekend.
But what I'm saying is, it's not going to be $600. You don't have to rent it for 7 days. You can rent it for 3 days. You can get it for $100 a night if you want. What I'm saying is,
yes,
it's going to be a running thing that's not ours. We don't have zero upkeep. It's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea, but I know what's going to go on inside of it. If one of you wants
Well,
to
how about we
sign
act-
for it, go ahead.
I did all kinds of weird shit in the back of the moving truck that I rented, but I didn't buy it. To
If
move.
one of you,
I did all
one
ki-
of you will put it in your name, I'm in.
Okay.
Cool.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to.
Only
No.
this. I'll put it in my name, but if anybody does anything, I'm fucking shooting you. How about that?
Tell
act
him.
like an adult.
Tell him.
We act like
What?
adults.
Well, we're not smoking pot
What
in
am
it.
I doing?
You know?
That's what
I
I'm
never
saying.
even said
Criminal.
I was going to. You guys just
Just
accused
act
me of
normal.
such a
I
thing.
mean,
Sinner.
This is terrible. I feel like the spotlight's all on me. There's one there and one there.
Spotlight, wasn't that a movie, a wrestling movie?
Yes.
I'm totally down for renting one, but
About
I'm
a
not
guy-
putting it in my name.
about
I
Mr.
think we should
DuPont.
at least rent for the first one to see how
Go
this
ahead.
fucking shit
I-
plays out.
I'm
Wait,
in.
And where's the first
It's
one?
not
Are
going
we
in my
going
name.
to Pat Garrett first, or are we going somewhere else first? What's the first one?
Here's another option too, because you hate resetting the studio up. So every time we would have to do this, we'd have to reset up all the equipment.
I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. Even if we buy an RV, it's not going to be set up for a long time. It's going to be moved 18 fucking times. how
It's
we set everything
mobile.
up because we have to get used to it. We have to know what we like. So what's the difference if we're just going to we're getting a board and fucking mics?
I'm in. Let's rent the first one. Not going in my name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
That's
I think that's a
all
fair
right.
Decided.
compromise.
But how about this? Do you rent a hotel and start fucking fires in it?
No, but I've done
Well, then
dumb shit in hotels.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, yeah, when it's not in your name. But I'm telling you, if it's in my
Really
name,
dumb shit.
everyone's going to act like a normal fucking person.
Then we'll put it in
You
his
can have
name.
fun and not fucking start fires and fucking burn shit down.
He's volunteering right now.
There you go.
Now we can have fun.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Everything will be great.
Cool. So we agree
Are
right
we still
now.
going to do a
renting
designated
it.
driver, though?
We have to.
Well, because if it's going to
That's
be
you.
in my name, then I'm going to have to,
Be the DD.
right?
No, you can sign on and have somebody else.
No.
Well, yeah, you can list another driver.
Yeah.
But who's it going to be?
I don't know. That's another
Who's it going
hurdle.
to be? Who's a cool friend of ours that can hang?
Who doesn't like drinking that likes to hang out with drunk people?
Well, certainly not Tim.
No one I've ever met.
I don't know anyone that would
Because I love
volunteer
Tim
to
when he's
ride it.
drunk, but he can't drive us when he's drunk.
Would we just hire a driver?
Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace.
There has to be.
Craigslist.
Hire a fucking murderer from Craigslist?
Craigslist. Looking for a
I like to look at your legs.
non-murderous driver who likes to hang out with drunk people.
Do you have anyone from work that
willing
doesn't
to
drink?
Eat hot dogs. Yeah, my boss, but he's not going to drive around with us.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a lot of fun, but
I've already tried to pay friends to DD, and they
doesn't
started
like you
drinking
guys.
during it.
We can't get
Yeah,
Heavy
that's all
Kev to DD.
No, he's too busy. He's chained to that restaurant.
Say, because he'd be fun to have along. Well, we'll figure that part out.
let's go back
But we're
to
not
the
doing this till summertime, right?
Let's go back to my nephew's. Shout
time.
out to my nephew for coming up with the dessert dog, Wyatt Jones.
Finish it out.
But you didn't finish it out. Yeah.
Yeah, close it out with that. Go ahead.
It really was a joke by my my brother-in-law as a pun for hot dogs and coom,
But
if
listen,
you will. But
there's a such thing as
A
a
dessert
dessert
dog
pizza. So
is
they're
not-
showing us a
Dogs
dessert
and
dog.
Coom.
so what? Like, I just don't think
I know what
a
you're
hot dog in general would go well with any, like, so you can get a like a donut burger, which is awesome, like a glazed donut burger, very good. But like a hot dog, I just don't think goes with it.
Yeah, but look at dessert pizza. That's not a fucking pizza. It's just shaped like a pizza.
That's true. What's it? Local Stone. Does he did the pumpkin?
He does, yeah, but that's not really a dessert one. It's kind of like a fall
That
pizza.
looks so good, though. All of his stuff.
His stuff is awesome. His pizza's incredible. Shout out Local Stone.
I'm trying to find donut dogs. Nothing's coming up, dude.
Is there any way you could actually
Can we
make
patent
a
this?
what's the bear claw?
Take it easy. If
Donuts.
it's something that you can
You
make
know what I
money
mean?
off.
They're
of,
big.
just
Krispy
put it on
Kreme
the-
hot
Right, because
dog.
they're like the shape of a hot dog bun, essentially, right?
Yep.
And you get one of those. What do you put on it? Maybe a little. Maybe
It's an
I
actual
don't know.
Krispy Kreme donut shaped in a hot dog bun,
Yeah.
and then there's multiple ones with raspberry and bacon.
What about like maple syrup and bacon?
Maple bacon,
Maple
chocolate.
bacon.
A little bit of Nutella in there.
Bacon and jelly glazed.
Maybe a
Bacon and
little,
jelly
maybe a little
glazed.
powdered sugar.
Yeah, definitely confectioner sugar. Powdered sugar.
One of those things like the sifter,
Yes.
just because it makes a cool noise.
Aerate.
We could try it. I'm not opposed. I think it'll be too sweet.
I love sweet.
What would you put on your? All right, so we got Krispy Kreme as the bun. You got a hot dog. What else are you going with it? Because now's where it gets weird.
Well, I was saying, like, instead of Krispy Kreme, you use like a bear claw, because that's like already shaped
Bigger.
like a hot dog bun.
Bigger, yeah.
Grill it.
What are you going to put on it? Anything?
A hot dog, maybe Yakko's chili.
You're going chili and donuts?
Anything other than
No. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's getting
I would
wild.
let's do bacon.
Yeah, bacon works
Let's do
because they
some
have
bacon.
like the honey glazed
Yeah,
bacon
sweet,
donuts.
salty, little sweet, little salt. I don't know. What do you think? Powdered sugar, maybe a little maple syrup. I don't know.
Maple syrup. Well, you could do what are the hot dogs where it's the bacon on top of the glazed donut?
What if we did like a different type of hot dog where we
Little
did
bit of
more of
like
like
a-
we did more of a sausage dog, like we got from
breakfast sausage?
from your boy. What was his name?
Yeah, what about a breakfast
What was
sausage?
your name, Mr. Ohio farmer guy?
Good, Frank.
Gone
Put
broke.
a little bit of
Come
strawberry
back, good
glaze
Frank.
on top of it.
Yeah. So you do
strawberry
more of a
glaze.
sausage dog because then it's kind of like a breakfast thing, almost in a way.
You can get
It'll work.
You can get a bratwurst. That's like along those lines too.
Why don't we try it next show?
You could put like a marmalade on it.
You don't want to try it?
No, I'm. That was me saying. That was like a.
Who has fresh donuts
Okay,
around
fuck,
here?
I'll do it.
They got any fucking bakeries?
What about Nazanut?
No. Yes.
We could do that. You might even get him to make something the size of a fucking bun.
Yeah.
They're making their own donuts
Yeah,
over
he
there.
can do anything. They can do anything.
Yeah.
That has potential.
I don't know if they have bear crawl type stuff though.
Shout out to my nephew.
I've never been in there. When
Guys,
is it open every day?
We
Does it
got
close
more
early?
hot dogs over there. Let's
It
powwow over
closes
this.
like midday, I think. Yeah.
So we just got to go up there early
They have
Yep.
and just get bear claws.
cannoli fucking donuts are fucking the way to go.
So bear claw bacon and like a
I have had maple bacon chocolate donuts there.
Yeah. We just get an eclair, just suck all the cream
maple
out of it.
bacon chocolate donut
Stick a
with
hot
a
dog in there.
sausage in the middle.
Close your eyes and suck it out of a hose.
yeah.
Cool, I'm
What'd
down.
What'd you just say?
That's right.
He said maple bacon chocolate donuts, and I said then you put the sausage in
I
I would eat that all fucking day
would
long.
probably eat that.
and just hit it with a little powdered sugar.
Dude, a dessert
we'll
dog.
make it next show
A dessert dog.
Let's do it.
Shout out
This
my
dog was
nephew.
great.
because you can do Yakos again. And
Yeah.
then,
We'll put some chili on there. I'll do Yakos.
yeah. Yako appetizer. And
Maybe
then,
maybe Pots will show up. I don't know. I don't know if we'll have enough time. I don't know if we'll have enough time. We'll see. They close before the sun goes down.
If
So
it's not Pots, I'm bringing Pete's.
yeah.
Because Pete's in Bethlehem off 5 Point was pretty good.
Pistol
Pete's?
Yeah, I haven't
Oh
had
yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, is that they call themselves what? The King of Hot
I
Dogs?
don't know what the fuck they call
No.
themselves.
Well, there's a slogan on the door.
Yakos is the hot dog king.
It said they
Oh,
bite,
yeah, Hot
bite the
Dog
one you
King.
love.
What is it? Them are they the Prince? There's something stupid
Yeah.
with that place. But if that inside is like a little bar. Yeah, it's got a cool vibe on
It's
the
old
inside.
school.
Yeah, it's
Where's-
very like
where's that
50s
at?
diner.
I hadn't been there since I was a kid. It's off 5 Points in
Yeah.
Bethlehem. It's on Broadway.
The lady was just miserable when I went in, as you should be.
Which
if you
dire-
if you
no,
serve
I had a
dogs
great
stuck
there.
in a
time
place
talking
in
to
5
her.
Which
It was
direction?
great.
Which
Yeah,
direction?
talking about-
Like a 5 Points.
She
Past,
wanted
like,
nothing to do
past
with
the
anyone.
McDonald's, like you're
West.
going to Fountain Hill.
Yeah, past the TD Bunk.
Is it past Seven Sirens or before?
Actually, I can't think of if it is before.
Seven Sirens is
or
going
after.
towards Tally Ho. I'm talking
Behind
like,
town.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, it's further west. than that. Yeah, no, it's west.
That was nice.
Cool.
Gentlemen,
Dessert
If
dogs
I was
next
to,
week.
to rate that burp, 1 out of 10,
it was crackly,
8.9.
at least in this headset.
Do you burp a lot?
Yeah,
I burp a lot.
Give us a burp.
I can now. I already wasted it because I was trying to be polite,
I can do it anytime.
making up for not being here.
Leave him be. Cool. We'll do the whatever
Thanks
we
for
decide
showing up.
next week. So we got donut dogs. Donut dogs, and we'll work on the logo.
I love it.
What do we got so far? We're just gonna do like a side look now.
Yeah, we're gonna do a donut dog. We're gonna work on a logo that we will have to make removable.
You're
'cause
gonna
we're
work
renting
on the
an
logo.
I'm gonna work on a logo. That has to be removable because we're renting an RV.
Sticker man.
Well, this renting thing doesn't
then we're
have to be
putting it-
forever. It's just for now, unless you got $5 grand
I
laying
don't know why
around.
you're hollering
We're
at
gonna
me.
dip your toes in it.
You're hollering.
Listen, it's either potentially rent something and have something done by the spring,
Yeah.
or try to raise fucking $5 or $6 grand or $7 grand. I mean, it's possible.
I'll be doing it next year.
But right now we have zero. And we have zero for every show.
Well, when we raise $5 grand, we'll buy one 50-round box of ammo.
There you go. That's exactly
That's gonna cost.
the good stuff, though.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to renting. We can look into renting.
It's a temporary thing. It's not
No,
forever.
I mean, like what you said, rent it one time, maybe see if we can
that
sell
way it
something
gets
up.
it gets fucking generates money.
I have someone who has
We'll
a
hit trending on YouTube.
I have someone who has a school bus that they
Completely demonetized thanks to his mouth and mine.
they
And yours, and his.
they changed the school bus into like kind of like a little caravan thing, and it just sits on the dude's property.
You know, a lot of construction people do that.
Yeah.
Take the school vans and turn it into fucking work
Well, I'm
vehicles.
saying we might even be able to just be like, hey man, you care if we borrow this thing that sits on your property?
Can we
and you don't
borrow
ever
your
use?
Tijuana taxi?
I'm trying to think of the driver. I really don't know anyone.
Somebody will come forward.
Jason Statham.
What about Lenny or anyone that you know?
I don't.
I wouldn't trust Lenny's
No,
driving.
I'm just saying. No, somebody will come forward. Somebody will.
I'll get my dad to do it. He can drive fucking anything.
It's
That'd be
more
great.
putting up with us.
Yeah, he could probably do that too.
Yeah, but think about when you rent like a party bus for a wedding. They're not with you. They just take off and they go, call me when you need me. Same thing with the driver. They can just leave and go wherever they want. I mean, they can not with the vehicle. I'm saying they can leave and fucking
The
walk
last
around.
time we
Yeah,
rented
because
a
there's a lot of places to go around the Pat Garrett Amphitheater.
If we rent, he can go back to his room
listen,
across it.
listen. He's got a fucking pretty
You
deep.
go to the
fucking
chrome
album.
shop down
the
78.
the
go get some
motel,
chrome for your
chrome
fucking
shop,
your fucking
Roadside
big rig.
America,
Yeah.
the Amish store.
The last time we got a driver, he was terrible. He would jam on the brakes, And we kept going forward, and it was for Kevin's birthday. And he told the dude, he goes, yo, you do this one more time. I'm not kidding. I'm going to fuck you up. And I'm like, oh, here we go.
The worst.
So we got to the strip club, and then the guy was, there was something going on where he was either on something to keep working. It was one of those deals where it was just like some shifty dude. And he locked the bus with all of our shit in it and went to sleep. And like the bar closed, and we're banging on the fucking door, being like, "Open the fucking door!" You know how like when you go on those trips, sometimes you just want to go back to the bus.
Yeah,
couldn't. Like just win the parking lot, smacking on the fucking door. Yeah, he was pissed. He threw us out of the fucking bus, but we were like wrestling on the ride home. It was vague, in and out.
No, I think we
Sounds
had
like a good time.
We had a wedding
awesome.
one. We had a wedding one, and I
I
forget
haven't
somebody
blacked out
paid.
like that in a while.
Somebody paid a shit ton of money, and the bus that rolled up was clearly from like 90.
Yeah.
And like it had the crazy like 90 fucking zigzag like motif on the. It was like, what the fuck? Nothing worked. And they're like, well, this is all we had available.
It's got a VHS player in it, though.
Yeah, what about those limo companies? Do they have shit like that doesn't get used a lot?
But they're super expensive.
Yeah, to rent for the night.
Oh, like the limo
Because
buses?
you're paying for the driver.
Like you know what I mean?
Every year, me
There
and my
are
buddies
rental
used to
companies
do,
that you actually pay when you go into town, and you can pay to rent someone's car. Like say, like I'm going to go to New York for the week. You look online, and there's an actual company. You can rent someone's actual car for a week.
Yeah, you can rent like whatever.
Toro and shit like that.
Yeah, that's it, Toro.
Mm-hmm.
We used to rent like
you
limo
be some
buses
kind
and
of
stuff like
dumbass
that,
to
and it
let
was
your
like
car up for rent by
$800 for the
random
night
jackholes.
for 6 hours.
But that's with the driver and shit. Too.
Well, yeah.
It's for people who can't afford the payment that they signed themselves up for a while ago. They were just like, "Fuck, COVID, hard."
Yeah, I
times,
can't pay
man.
my thing. I'll just let somebody drive my car
I
around.
can't afford the payment on my Maserati,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna let somebody drive.
Let somebody drive it one weekend a month, and it'll make the payment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not good.
They do it a
Come
lot
back
in the
with,
city.
like, new
Think about
fucking
buying a
dings
Porsche.
and
They
dents.
let people you just rent your car out to
Not
people in
me.
the city?
No,
Yeah.
no. New York City, they do a lot. A lot of people do.
Yeah.
They'll just like look at the little shit boxes, and they, like you said, you know how much insurance costs in New York? It's fucking ridiculous. So people go, oh fuck, I only want to drive like on the weekends or one like during, you know. So they rent it out the whole week to people that need to go back and forth to work, and then they
committing fucking armed robbery with it and shit, like robbing banks, with your
Jerking off
car.
on it.
Thanks for the F Shack, Dirty Mike and the boys.
Dirty Mike and the boys.
Yeah.
This steering wheel's sticky.
You ever get an F Shack down in your early days of doing shit? You ever get that
I've
car where
gotten-
you're like, dude, there's definitely been a fucking orgy.
I've gotten. It smells like the ocean in here, man. It smells like the fucking beach. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of that shit. You find rubbers. I've found pocket pussies. I found
Nice.
dildos. I found. Oh,
You use
dude,
them?
I had this one. There's this one chick, man. She was like a realtor because she always used to have like for sale signs and shit, and was trying to trunk. But she also had this one book. It is one book of like DVD CDs that was like flopped wide open in the trunk, and I looked at them like I usually just like close things up and I put everything that's personal effects in a box for people. And like,
smell it first.
well,
I would.
Yeah,
but this was flopped wide the fuck open, and they were like those homemade printer labels for your CDs and DVDs.
That was fun.
And I could see that it was clearly dirty movies.
Yeah.
But I knew what this chick looked like, and I looked at, God damn, she's a star. They were homemade movies.
She was
kept,
bootlegging.
Like, she had like tons of homemade. I didn't watch any of them. I didn't have a DVD
She probably wanted
player
you
on
to.
site.
You
Yeah.
fucking.
That's why
But
she
like you
left
think
them
about
open.
that same person had like a silver bullet in the door pocket, like for when you get like bored in traffic on the turnpike.
Do you think
or
that
something, I
shit's
guess.
like left there for you to see? She
Yeah.
wants you to make a move?
Sometimes I wonder if it's like a
Yeah.
trap or if it's like if you're gonna say something.
Yeah, and you
or-
really, what are you going to do? Say something and get charged with like sexual assault
Mike,
charges?
My job
you
is
have made the
my
move?
job is full of just discretion, man. Like if
Yeah.
you have something in your car and it's like illegal or weird or kinky, I
don't talk
fucking
about
judge you, man. It is what it is. If it's filthy though and there's vomit and shit, I might call you and tell you to come pick that shit up.
Yeah.
because I don't want to deal with it.
I had a
But,
couple. I had a
that's-
couple friends that worked at body shops and shit, and like the women would come in, and they would like have like their BMW or whatever, or some shit, and then they would like need the spare tire changed, and then there was something going on where something was fucked up in the trunk, and then like the person had to show them what it was, and it was like a box of rubbers, and it was like definitely like her husband 100% cheating on him. And like I've had a couple friends that they said they've been in that situation where they basically have to like hand them evidence and be like, hey, this is like obviously your husband.
Not my problem.
Yeah, they said it's like
problem.
they don't get into it, but they said it's like a very uncomfortable, like they have to tell you your husband's cheating on you.
You know what was really uncomfortable was calling the guy who left his fucking burnt heroin spoon and his uncapped fucking needle under his driver's seat for me to find.
Nice.
That was an uncomfortable fucking
Did you
conversation.
know him?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Called him and I was like, yo, your car's done. Oh, that was fast. Yeah, it was like an hour.
Yeah.
Come down and I was like, yeah, you fucking take this thing out of here, man.
Also, are you a diabetic?
It's like, seriously, dude, like that's not fucking cool. I was like, you can't just like leave shit around like that, you know? Like,
What'd he
the
say?
Fuck? It's just, I'm sorry, man. It's just that shouldn't be there. I was like, yeah, you shouldn't be like doing that while you're driving either. Like, what about you? Just fucking nod the fuck out while you're driving, you dipshit. It was just a weird thing, but like people do what they do, man. But that was one of those things where it's like, I'm not working on your car. I found that with the shop vac, the tip of it. I was like, what the fuck was that? And
Yeah, what if you would have punctured yourself?
I was just saying,
yeah, exactly.
what if you would have found that with your finger?
Uncapped. It was uncapped. There
You
wasn't
guys don't
even
go into cars, do you? Everything's outside. You don't need to really go in.
We rip apart cars.
Yeah.
Do you find weird shit?
Once in a while, they
Yeah.
have to take them apart physically.
Dildos? Keep them?
Use them.
Smell them.
Oh my God, you'll use them?
Smell them.
Put them back. Yeah.
Put them back. You fucking
Won't
dirty.
even wash them.
Well, I mean,
You find those stains.
on that note, if you want to plug where you work,
Yeah. I work at Rips Auto Detailing.
Hey, I needed a full-time sticker applier. This guy,
is good. I love the
full-time
band.
sticker installer, and he's here.
No, but we do rip apart a lot of vehicles, and like you find like weird stuff in them, but you don't. It's the same thing he said.
you just don't
like,
say anything
Just
unless you have to.
discretion. I keep working.
Yeah.
It's whatever, dude.
because it's not like
People have lives.
Yeah.
I found a taser under some guy's seat the other day, but it was
Yeah.
neat. It was like a Zippo, like a flip over.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's not a lighter. That's a fucking taser.
Nah, that won't
Cool.
hurt you.
I
You'll
put
be
that
fine.
shit. I was like, yeah.
You'll be fine.
But still.
You just fucking brush that shit off.
I know, but still. It's
What's
like,
the weird-
I love to read criminal complaints to parents who think their children are little saints.
finding spent 45
I
shells
laugh
and
and
shit.
giggle,
like,
and then
what
they
are
go,
you doing?
they go, well, no, he's never been arrested before. He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't do anything like that. Oh, are you aware that your son was having sex with another man in the back seat after they had heroin needles everywhere? And she just goes, no, that's the wrong.
Yeah, what's the weirdest shit you come across?
Oh, same thing. I read all that shit. I don't touch anybody. Like, if I have to go and like arrest somebody or do something,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Your weird situation
Is
is
when
like
I read
if
what
a
actually
parent-
happened?
Yeah. So
I
if a
don't
parent
touch anybody.
If a parent comes to bail somebody out and they're like, hey,
Oh, they do all
right.
the time.
And then you're like, oh, by the way, what it's for is he was butt
Yes.
fucking a
Yes.
guy in the
While
middle
doing
of the
heroin.
street.
Yes.
We caught him mid-coitus.
Have
Well,
you-
the one
Have you
lady.
ever felt like super like do you look them in the eyes? Is it
Oh
over
no,
the
yeah, I
phone?
laugh. I don't care. What do I care? That's not my friends. So no, the lady came in and
What
all
a
she did
terrible thing.
was bash the police and how horrible they are and they're gonna sue everybody. They're gonna do everything. And I went, I don't know. Something just seems it's not right. So I said, I'm gonna go. I'll get the criminal complaint. I'll tell you. And I come back and she's like, dude, just pick on my son because he's into hip hop and they're just racist cops. And I'm looking. And I was like,
Antifa.
But your son's white, right? I go, so now there's a bunch of black cops picking on a white kid? She goes, no, they pick on him because he hangs out with a lot of black kids. And I go, oh, okay. And I just start reading and I go, by the way, your son was so high that he stopped at a gas pump at Sheetz, fell asleep. When the cops arrested him, he fought them and then kicked the back window out in their cruiser. But it's okay. He's okay. He's innocent. She goes, well, I'm suing. And I go, for your kid being an asshole?
What about sexual stuff?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my
Like,
boss.
do you get
listen,
people
Yeah,
who
Mike-
don't who
my-
just find
Mike
out that
wants
they're
the
like
good stuff.
Listen,
No,
my
like they
boss
just find out
failed
their
out someone.
son's a prostitute.
No, listen.
Like I
No.
want families
My-
ruined
my
in that
boss-
office.
he
my-
is Dirty Mike.
My boss back in the day called me up and said, hey, I bailed this girl out. And he goes, you're going to like this. And I go, oh, I already know she's some fucking pig. Like, it's not a good looking girl. Yeah, so she was pulled over in a Wawa parking lot, basically diddling herself with her pants down, outside, as high as a fucking kite, just drops her
Nice.
hands. Oh,
Tight.
going on. He goes, the cops
Tight.
showed up and they kept saying, ma'am, you have to stop and pull your pants up. And she just kept screaming, I'm not done yet. And he goes, and I go, great. And he goes, I'm so excited to see what this girl looks like. I said, I already tell you she's going to be a fucking pig, dude.
Yeah.
It's not some fucking model.
Yeah,
and she
I'm
came in
on
and she's like,
Pornhub.
I have an
That stuff
alcohol
happens.
problem. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just people being fucked up and doing weird shit.
What'd you just say?
I said I've watched Pornhub. They're always hot when they're out in the fucking
Yeah, that's not
gas
real.
station.
It's not real. Or the ones, or how about this one? I don't know what my boyfriend does. I have to get him out right away. He has such a great job. And then you read the complaint, and it's like, oh, he was pulling at parks and like calling people over and then jerking off in front of them.
Nice.
Oh, no, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He just does that all the time.
That's got to be the weird shit as a cop. Like
He's misunderstood.
Like I've hated jobs, but then I feel like you're having a bad day.
Well, didn't you ever see that video?
What's this?
Didn't you?
Some dude just stop.
Yo, didn't you ever see
calm
that
and
video?
let's get outta
when
here.
the cop was frisking that guy, and he just goes, "What's this? What's this?" He
Oh,
grabs
yeah,
it,
he's
goes,
like,
"That's my
"That's my
dick." He goes,
dick.
"That's your dick."
Yeah.
That happened to me once getting frisked.
Yeah, you liar.
He was no, I was just like, that's all me. He's like, sure is. All right, moving on. Hey,
really?
Whatever.
Do you want to reenact that?
He still put cuffs on me and put me in the
Yeah.
back seat. It's fine.
How about you guys? I can't stand.
Are you saying you have an erection?
Oh! Huzzah!
I really thought that was a really good joke, and now I feel like I wasted it.
No, it was good.
No.
You didn't laugh.
Let's go eat
No one
those other
laughed.
hot dogs.
Yeah, let's
I
get
don't know
outta
how to
here.
close this.
Come on, guys.
That's it.
I feel like that was a.
Road Dogz, episode
All
5
right,
out.
you know what?
Alright.
You know what? From now on, Nate closes the show.
Yeah, there you go, Nate.
That's fair.
Put it on him. Here we go. You want to do a countdown?
I'll do
or
it.
how
Watch it.
we
Here we
do
go. Here we go.
Oh, I feel like I already
Here we go.
closed it.
Cameras on you.
No, I got this one ready. Yo,
Close it with the same joke.
yo, shout out. How about
Should
this?
I?
Shout out, Potts. Bite the one you love.
Oh, that is their slogan.
Is it?
Yeah. Well,
I said it like
should we
17
close out on
times.
the same joke again? Tell the cop thing about your dick.
Terrible.
Run it back.
I was being frisked, and he hit my nuts, and I said, "That's all me." He said, "Sure is." That's it. And that was it. What kind of joke is that? It's not really a joke. It's just a life experience. He
No,
put cuffs
then
on me and I went
it
in the
was
back
his
of the car.
terrible joke after it that we're going to close on.
Yeah.
So you said, all right, he touched my bipper.
He did touch my bipper.
All right,
It
now
was-
put it on his. Here we go. Here
Let
we
me know
go.
when you're ready. Let
All
me know
right.
when you're ready.
And
Go.
action.
I don't know about you guys, but I can't stand.
It had a.
What can't you stand?
You see how he crossed his legs like that?
I believe it.